Taiwan. I'm Ethan Liu with 10 minutes of news from here in Taiwan and around the world. Taiwan has joined a NASA program to monitor air quality around the country's main island. Laura Stewart explains the global implications.
Surrounded by mountains and forests, and in the clouds, the Yunlin Atmospheric Background Station was set up in 2006 to monitor air pollution in the Asia-Pacific region. And now it's joined NASA's Aerosol Robotic Network, also known as the AERONET program, to more accurately measure air pollution data in areas surrounding Taiwan.
它其实是非常重要，在针对全球的空气污染的悬浮微粒做一个全球性的侦测，帮我们解决我们这个区域里面的长程输送的这些跨境污染的一些问题。
By joining the AERONET program, the station's ground data and NASA's satellite data can be combined. This means air quality can be more accurately analysed, and the data will meet international standards. Taiwan's Environment Ministry runs the station.
现在卫星的应用非常的广泛哈，但是卫星在天空中飞过以后拍照，那出来做资料的解析，那用什么来做标准、做校正？那就需要这个太阳光度计用地面的这些资料。
请部长资分随身碟。
Taiwan's background monitoring station is only the third AERONET calibration platform in the world, alongside stations in Hawaii and Spain. Researchers say the program will help other countries work with Taiwan on data verification to help monitor climate change and air quality in Asia. Ethan Pan, Sam Hui, and Laurel Stewart for TaiwanPlus.
Veterinarian groups in Taiwan are calling on the government to authorize the use of a COVID drug to treat a fatal disease affecting cats. Yu Jinghua has the details.
Looking to cure cats of a deadly disease, vets in Taiwan are urging the government to import medicine for feline infectious peritonitis, also known as FIP. The disease is caused by a type of coronavirus, which is not transmittable to humans. It's so severe that it's killed thousands of cats in the Mediterranean island of Cyprus since the beginning of this year. The situation in Cyprus has improved since the introduction of a COVID drug treatment in August. But these medicines are not available to animals in Taiwan.
真的没有药不能医，那现在有药了，还没有办法拿到药去医，这是痛啊。那可不可以开放出来？真正把关的是在我们兽医的手上。
这个瑞德西韦跟莫拉皮拉韦这两个药物，目前使用在治疗猫的传染性腹膜炎上面来讲，是一个很大的帮助。
A U.S. pharmaceutical company was in the process of getting FIP drugs authorized in other countries, but that was stalled due to the COVID pandemic. There are only a few countries that allow the use of remdesivir and molnupiravir for animals. Here in Taiwan, access to the medicine is regulated by the Centers for Disease Control, while animal affairs are overseen by the Agriculture Ministry.
瑞德西韦或是说莫拉皮拉韦是不是可以用在猫咪上面？因为这个不是我们疾管署的一个权责，还是要借重于农业部这边看看去评估。
瑞德西韦或者是说那个莫拉皮拉韦的部分，好，那我们署里面这边我们有一个平台，就是跟食药署还有相关的专家有一个平台可以来审查评估是不是纳入我们的暂行品项。
Raising cats as pets has significantly grown in popularity in Taiwan over the past decade, with more than 870,000 cats registered in the country. Authorities say they are talking with the UK and Australia about how to import medicine to give sick cats the best shot at survival. Zhang Su and Yu Jinhuang for TaiwanPlus.
An experimental farm in Taiwan's southern Yunlin County is using aquaponics to grow vegetables. And by opening its doors to the public, they hope to help tackle a growing problem. Bryn Thomas has the story.
Creating a virtuous circle. These fish and the plants they're being fed are part of an aquaponics farming project in Baozhong Township in southern Taiwan. The 3-year-old farm is the largest of its type in the country. It grows both vegetables and breeds fish, and it will soon offer classes for tourists and students who want to learn more about sustainable farming.
太水、肥水游起来后，这个做菜食，然后再清气水搁回归鱼池啊，所以这个循环的一个作业变
Growing crops and fish farming consume a lot of water, but when done right, aquaponics can drastically cut down the amount of water used. It works like this. The runoff water from growing the vegetables at this farm is piped into nearby fish ponds. This carries nutrients to the fish, who eat it and then add their own waste material into the water. This dirty water is then pumped back to the plants and acts as a natural organic fertilizer. When it comes out the other end clean, it's sent back to the fish. It's a process that reduces the wasted water of both agriculture and fish farming by keeping it in a closed loop. It's also something that could prove useful as the climate crisis continues. Taiwan has endured several major droughts in recent years, and this summer, when typhoons returned, they destroyed huge swaths of crops, causing a spike in food prices. But projects like this aquaponics farm are only part of the answer to a bigger problem. Meeting Taiwan's environmental goals means getting the word out about techniques like this.
2050嘛是目标，希望当这个净零碳排了吼，而且概念是相符合了吼。当然伫遮嘛，希望嘛期待伫个未来咱这个专区内底，咱新路合作农场，伊有未来嘛要规划来做这个食农交易的场地甲友善环境的这个交易设施。
By opening their door to the public, this farm hopes to cultivate more than just fish and vegetables. They're hoping to plant a seed for future generations and show the role sustainable farming can play in producing the country's food. Patrick Chen and Bryn Thomas for TaiwanPlus.
Decades ago, Taiwan's Matsu Islands were on the front lines of conflict between Taiwan and China. Now their remnants of war have been turned into something else. Louis Watt reports.
This former military power plant on Taiwan's Matsu Islands is now the base for an art installation, illuminating the country's wartime history.
我们想要用光去让参观者可以回到当时的时空背景，然后可以理解当时的大概所有的岛上居民或是居民之间的生活的状态。
The power plant is opening to the public as part of the Matsu Biennial, an art exhibition that is transforming tunnels, air raid shelters and strongholds.
希望走进去的观众可以感觉到有电流经过皮肤到身体里，然后他可以感觉到电场的这个心跳。
The setting also reminds visitors to Matsu's main island of the ongoing threat of a Chinese invasion. China's coastal province of Fujian can be seen just across the water. The Matsu Islands were key strongholds for Chinese nationalist forces who fled to Taiwan in 1949 on losing the Chinese Civil War. Now, many of the strongholds and bomb shelters that islanders had to use in the 1950s and 60s lie abandoned. But China still threatens to take Taiwan by force, even as Taiwanese increasingly see themselves as separate from China. One artist who helped curate the biennial says they're turning Matsu into an island not of war, but of art.
软实力我们不怕它，我们怕它被它封锁。所以说你在马祖竖一个旗，我是在这边弄个艺术，你有种你在大陆，你也给我做一个用文化来互相抗争。
Artists participating in these unusual exhibitions hope that by reminding visitors of Taiwan's wartime history, their art can help keep the hard-earned yet tense peace between Taiwan and China. Alex Chen and Louise Watt for TaiwanPlus.
Thank you for watching What's Up Taiwan. You can visit the TaiwanPlus website or our social media for more stories from Taiwan and around the world. Finally, check out this portrait by Pablo Picasso of his lover. It's expected to be auctioned for $120 million in New York. I'm Ethan Liu. Take care, and I'll see you next time.
At a time when the world feels more divided, a platform for diverse voices to come together. I'm Divi Gopalan. Join the dots. Be part of the conversation. Connected where opinions matter.